We welcome you to Los Angeles. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away, and towing the slab here, Justin Robles.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Turner now. That misses. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So here is Bryce Harper at the belt and fires. And that drops in for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Step off throw to first, and Turner's back in. And there's a fly ball deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second is Turner. Headed for the plate. The relay to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One down, runner at third. Alec Bohm will hit next. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Full count.
Harper stands at third with one gone in the inning. And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
This is Bryson Stott. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Harper scores, and they take a two-run lead. Bohm around second, headed for third. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Two away now. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A. and on the hill in this one, Zach Wheeler. What's the word on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Shohei Ohtani. And that one hammered. Garcia going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And El Bumby is kept in check with the K.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and that's the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the second. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So here's Kyle Tucker now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Will Smith to the plate. That's towards center. Baroa. And that will end the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Trey Turner.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Two now. And foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Struck him out looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Lined into left center, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Realmuto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it remains 2-2. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. So.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, Alex Call.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Digging in, Alex Freeland. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The 2-1. Hammered, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
And now Andy Pajes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back onto the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Hit on the ground to short. Bats up with it. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. One out, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. One down, base is empty. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's even up. Hit in the air, left field. Call makes the catch, and that'll do it. back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom four, here's Betts. The 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging. Here's Muncy to hit. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Muncy off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, Turner. They take the force out, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, and our score remains 2-1.
I know you feel trapped, need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps. The daily pressure of a poor black life.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
3-2.
Goes down looking.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Trey Turner now. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Late Trinan, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hernandez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's full. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Call makes the grab on the run. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel, 'cause you wasn't there when I almost.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
3-2.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter now, Alex Freeland, and that's down and away. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Wheeler with a throw over. And he's back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks preparing to come on if needed. Number 47, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting 1, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. Chance now to even this game, if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
He takes it on his own, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Dodgers leave him loaded, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Alec Bohm. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Late Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
That's ball 2.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 balls.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is outside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here comes Real Muto. Throw to first. Stop. Dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Move to first. Stop. Back in on a dive. Stop. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's a swing and a miss.
But if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it, and Tucker is retired. Max Muncy at the dish.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Outside.
That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And next for LA, Alex Call with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. 2 on, 2 outs. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs. Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. And there's a ball. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here is Stuart Baroa. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Not in time. He's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Next offering way off the plate. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner, and now it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Pajes sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Trey Turner at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate. Save. And they lead by 2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here's Bryce Harper. 2 outs. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner on the go again. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. Harper retired. And that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Alvarado. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? A little out front there as he swings through it.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Yeah, there's the strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen. Number 47 appears to be getting loose. Two down, nobody on. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Nice grab. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Gervais. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Philadelphia, third baseman Alec Bohm.
Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the gap. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson
So up next, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play. And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man aboard, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ball to strike. Runner on the move. That one to first, and that's just foul.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. Not in time. He's safe. First and second, one out. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. 2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Rips that one to right. Tucker makes the play, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple, and the score stays 3-1. Bottom of the 8th. Mookie Betts will get us started. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. On the ground, and it goes just foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that misses off the outside edge. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Yohan Duran, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 3-2.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And the Phillies manager making his way. Orion Kerkering on to pitch here. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way high with that one. And that's ball 3. Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The count is full.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Backdoor breaking ball, and he did go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Here's Max Muncy. Liner, and this could be trouble. Tucker headed for third. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. Now, that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. Throw comes into third. Save. He moves up, and a run scores on the sac fly.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Alex Call digs in now.
We might have a dramatic inning in store, partner. One big swing, and they jump out in front.
Just missed.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Next pitch is outside.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
3-1 is on the way. Way out front for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Ha-Seong Kim, and he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. A little bit low. Shohei Ohtani, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Two outs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards. New pitcher on now, Tim Meza.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that one.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But they scored twice and even it up late. 9th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One now. Trying to bunt his way on. And it's just foul. That was close. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2.
Kyle Schwarber in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's out number 2.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's to third, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in L.A., bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Right field. That one out against the fence. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a chopper, and a foul ball. Winning run stands at second. That misses. 3-2 down. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off and win it 4-3.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.